Greetings family, this is Jamal Moncur here and I'm at Newlife. I'm in the kitchen and I'm showing you guys how you make a juice from using wild living plants. These plants is about 10, 15, 30 minutes old the latest, just picked freshly. You can squeeze it and you can see the juice. See that? It's alive. It's not been shocked with any refrigeration. It's not been in the refrigerator, so it's still alive. And so we want to share with our clients today for lunch some living food as we start or begin the process of stemming the progression of these non-communicable and terminal and chronic illnesses. This is the soldiers. This is the troops. This is how we fight back against cancer. This is how we push back against cancer, diabetes and hypertension. This is the ammunition that we're going to use. 90% of the stuff here is wild and native. There are some things that we're going to use that we got from the food store, like the kale and the green apple, to create a balanced flavor. But everything else is wild. Everything else comes from the wild. Yeah, so let's get started. You have the blender? Give me the blender. Okay, Roberta, if you come right here, it's two juice I'm making today. A client brought, this is a native grape. This goes once a year. Here in the Bahamas, it's wild, but the skin is really thick and really tart. The antioxidant, anti-cancerous, iron, good for the blood, and this goes wild. This is much better than the one we get at the stores. It's wild, and it's really potent, really potent. And I'm going to be doing a juice from this as well, grape juice. I'm going to pop two. This is ginger, raw ginger. See how thick that skin is of that grape? We're gonna make juice from that, and that's potent. Okay, so we have some sweet pepper. We have some native sweet pepper. Native cucumbers, and this is to create a balanced flavor, because the herbs, they're really pungent and they are potent and some are bitter, so we need to balance the drink. We want people to, first time customers and clients, when they drink the green juice, it's healthy, but we don't want them to be discouraged by the taste, so we want it to taste just as good or even better than juice that you might purchase from a food store. We want it to be delicious, but of course it's going to be nutritious. Everything is green in this drink. Everything is green. This is for the blood. This is raw food. This is for persons who have with their chemotherapy, persons who have cancer, who have diabetes, who want something to build their blood, build their energy, give them stamina, endurance. This is what you call electric living food that replenishes, restores, and rebalances. We have Isis here, Chef Isis.
Hi Facebook, hi family.
She's doing some amazing breakfast. I wish you guys could have seen one of the dishes. Huh? Hold on, hold it, give me her man. So, that was the first batch. We have the blended in section because there's so much ingredients. It's impossible to blend everything one time. So we blend the smooth stuff right first, the apple, the cucumber, the sweet pepper. We blend it up separate. We pour that into a liquid. And then we get into our main course here. This here is called, this is a plant that grows like a weed in the Bahamas. It's called shepherd needle. This is called shepherd's needle. As children, we would use the shepherd's needle to bathe. We would bathe in the shepherd's needle, and that would be something for sores. But this here, anti-cancerous, anti-tumorous, anti-diabetes, anti-disease. That's the shepherd's needle. So we're gonna soak, squeeze the leaves. This here, this is wild watercress. Wild watercress. This grows wild in the Bahamas. Watercress. We use the leaves and we use the wine. These are herbs that are good for the blood. Blood builders, chlorophyll, magnesium, zinc, potassium. Sure. That's stage one. Stage one. You call it something? So I need some more something. Are you gonna add this to that? Yeah, you can blend it up. Okay, so that was the watercress, the shepherd needle, and the light mild stuff. Now we have something here. This is wild arugula. Wild arugula. This grows right in our yard. This grows wild in the Bahamas. You know, people tell me, Mr. Moncur, why is eating healthy so expensive? And I say, what do you mean eating healthy is expensive? This stuff grows wild. This is more potent than the arugula in the food store because it's not been processed. It's not been exposed to any refrigeration, any type of herbicides or pesticide. And furthermore, in addition to this being healthier, this is least expensive because it grows wild. Okay, so this is very potent. So I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use one of these arugula here, wild arugula. Very, very powerful. Explain to people what's that. What you doing? This is some potent stuff. This is a special client to dealing with.
This is basically Santa Maria mix iced tea. This is the Santa Maria here. We get this straight from Honduras. We steep it along with some other herbs and we do it by the gallon. And so my client, he takes this every day, twice per day.
This is a client that Gage Lamoss has been working. She's the chief clinical consultant here.
And this is the rosemary that we also put in the side as well. There are other herbs that we use too, but it's top secret for now.
Right now she is training. If you look at this funnel here, you can see that she is training some of this. This is a special mixture that she made for a gentleman with diabetes. She's been working with him for at least 6 months. And he's been getting amazing results with his diabetes. And she takes some food every morning, and she make a special formula herb as she's mixing it. And so this, at Newlife, this is what we do. It's not just about buying herbs, it's about educating people and giving care, being courteous and passionate and walking with people on their journey. Okay, so that's what Keisha's been doing. So you mightn't see her active on social media, but she's working. She's working, and it's about customer care. That's what it's about. And that's why at Newlife, we are getting these amazing results. For those of you that didn't catch a show on Friday of Steve McKinney, there was a lady that indicated that she lost 260 pounds on our products. She was 500 pounds. She couldn't walk. She had a tumor in her stomach, 2 tumors in her breast that were cancerous. She was sent home to die. She had 4 heart attacks and I think a stroke. And the doctor sent her home. She was at death's door. Today she has no cancer. She's lost 260 pounds. She's not only walking, but she's dancing and jumping again. And it's because of things like this, the personal relationship that we have with our clients. That's what it's about. So let me guys show you. Look here. Come right here. Roberto. Behind the scenes, we have Roberto, the master scenes. We have here, we see how dark that is? That's shepherd needle and watercress. And it's mixed with, I just give me a mixture, please. Can you start up, please? See that? When you buy a green juice, you don't get this type of green juice. If you go to any place, anywhere in the world, they're not going to give you a green juice like this, that we give you at Newlife. And this is only a piece of the equation. This is what you call health. Okay? this is what you call living. And if you guys were here to smell this, if you were to be in this room right now to smell what I'm smelling, you could smell the healing, the life out of these plants. There's nothing added, no chemical, no preservative, and these are alive. These plants is about an hour old now, so they have not been severed from their life source for more than an hour. So the life force is still in these. So whoever is the recipient or to drink these would receive life abundantly. So come over as we continue to create this living liquid, this green juice, I call it. Your ice is here? Turn the crate. Where she is? DeAndre, add more stuff.
Have to go.
This here, where's the blender? This is the wild Arugula here. And now we're going to introduce you to Spanish thyme. This is Spanish thyme, right? You know the thyme that you guys cook your food with? This is the wild version of that. We call it Spanish thyme in the Bahamas. Isis uses this to make her sauce for pasta. She uses for Chef Moncur, I should say. Chef Moncur here. She uses it. You want to explain how you do this in the sauce?
Just put it in the blender, blend it.
Talk.
Just take about 4 leaves, put it into the blender, blend it up with your almonds, your Brazil nuts, water. That's basically it. Sea salt or Himalayan salt.
And the reason why we use this here to make our sauces is because this have a pungent smell. It's a volatile oil, so it's really, really strong. It's just like thyme, you know. So what happens is we don't use garlic at Newlife. So we use this as a replacement for garlic. It have that same consistency and smell and flavor as garlic. So this is what we use, and it's been amazing. And all of this will be going into the juice. This is one of my favorite. I love the flavor from this. And then not last, but I think we have, this is the dandelion. This is the dandelion greens. And all of these, ladies and gentlemen, these grow wild here in the Bahamas. And it's really, this version is really strong. You have about 4 or 5 different versions of dandelion. But this here is very potent. So, and as you know, dandelion is good for the kidneys, it's good for the liver. Any feedback, Roberto? What do people say, man? Let me know. Any questions?
Did they have it in their yard?
Roberto, you have this in your yard too? Talk to the people, Roberto. Talk to the people.
I have a lot of blueberry bean in my yard. Shepherd needle.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is dandelion. It's really potent. Okay. Some more dandelion here. Okay. Dr. Shepherd, if you put that back in the fridge, please. Roberto, what is this? Let me see if you can guess.
Blue vervain.
Blue vervain. This is blue vervain loaded with magnesium. Good for building the blood. This is for the blood here. Diabetes. This is it here. And again, this is bitter and it's very strong. So I don't have to use a lot. I don't need to use plenty for this. It's really potent. And this is one of the active ingredients in our nerve tonic. For those of you that have taken Newlife Nerve Tonic, this is one of the active ingredients because the high concentration of magnesium, this helps the nerve. Now, this plant is a super plant because it's very rare for a plant to have so many different active ingredients. This has zinc, iron phosphate, iron fluorine, and magnesium, and iron. Well, I did say iron. Now, the leaves, if you look closely, you're gonna see some purple flower. In the Bahamas, as a matter of fact, we call it blue flower or purple flower?
Blue flower.
Blue flower. And this is loaded with iron. And so we put that. Huh? Okay. Yeah, so I try to not waste the flour. I use the flour. And the flour is really potent. Okay, you can use that. And normally people wash their herbs. We get our herbs from the forest where there's no contaminant or pollutants. But normally we make the mistake of washing off the B12 and all of the bacteria of the herbs that help our body. You know, so this is something that we do. We take our herbs and we do it like that. And so now I will add something that you guys know, the kale. I will add some kale to it. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Keisha is going to be, unfortunately, I have to make a run. I have some clients piled up waiting on me. And we have, Keisha is going to be doing her juice, but I don't know if you're going to see that today. Hopefully next time, when she's not camera shy, she's like timid today. You will see her make the wild juice, the wild grape juice. But I have to make a run and I'll be back. But this is the first part of the green juice. This is how we make the green juice at Newlife. There's about 7 or 8 different components that I have to add, elements I have to add to that juice before it's completed. And so the next hour or so, it will be completed. But I have to run, I have to make a run. So I just want to give you guys a sneak peek into what goes into the juice and how we make our product, the care that we put into making our food. Okay? Peace and love, my family. Bless.